my thoughts. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my...
What the hell's going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle, and this video is going to be particularly going over the Extreme Z Area Saiyan Saga. Obviously, this is for the EZA of the Intelligence Raditz, the free-to-play Raditz, actually, who was already a pretty decent AoE character, I guess. Like, he was I actually made a video a long time ago about this Raditz, bringing him in a pretty easy team to bring along. Like, it wasn't unheard of that you would be able to, you know, get enough units to bring a team similar to this, or similar to the one that I showcased. And so he performed very well, very well. And so what I'm doing now is I'm actually bringing a very interesting team, because the Raditz that you're facing is intelligence, right? And so you do want to bring a decent number of physical units, because they do things like that, all right? 1.9 milli, rainbowed physical Vegeta, call it a day. And as you can see, I'm at like 158,000 HP, a decent amount. So I'm going to show you what team I brought. I just wanted to really highlight what they're able to do. So number one, if we take a look at the event itself, continued support items are not allowed. This is common with these Extreme Z areas and with EZAs in general, right? This event only becomes available after clearing all of the stages. So if I have anybody asking me, why don't I have it available? Why don't I have it available? You have to clear all of the story events in both difficulties for a new threat, the Saiyan Warrior Race, and low-class Warrior Raditz's Pride. Now, luckily, both of those events are open right now. So if we go over to event, and we go to story, actually, if we go to growth, was it here in growth, or am I'm trolling. Okay, so if we go to story and we scroll down just a smidge, boom, low class warrior, Raditz's Pride, and then a new threat, Saiyan Warrior Race. And I have all of them done, but what missions am I actually missing that I was 2 of 4? Stage 10 under a new condition. Okay, and then... all right, I guess I'll have to clear those sometime soon. Anyway, so let's go ahead and jump into the Super 25. And so this is going to be a little bit tricky, guys. It is going to be tricky because they're only giving you a Raditz lead. And unfortunately, even though he's EZA'd and he has the new leader skill, he's a low-class warrior's 4-key HP and defense 60%. No one on your team that you're going to be able to bring along really is a low-class warrior. So that's almost completely invalidated. And then second is HP, defense 60%, 100% attack. I'm sorry, I missed that part. Second is intelligence type. So he's a 50% lead, HP, attack, and defense, and 3 key. You can bring some intelligence units. I am. So they get a little bit of buff, right? Not terrible, not terrible. But if we go ahead and take a look at the event again, you need to bring 2 particular characters on this team. Need to be brought. That free-to-play Raditz and the free-to-play Nappa, okay? Both of them are, again, free to play. You do not have to summon for either of those units. So, you know, I don't want to hear anybody saying that, oh, I don't have the necessary units to clear them. That is poppycock. You do. You just have to go grab them. So this particular Nappa that you farm into a level 100 character, he starts off as a R, I believe, or might be an SR. No, he starts off as an SR. I'm sorry. He used to be an R back in the day, and then they redid this event. So yeah, he starts off as an SR, and then you can, from the Saiyan Warrior Race event, the one that I just showed you, and then you can awaken him to an SSR. So not hard at all to do. You can pretty much free to play, get him 10 out of 10. Here are the characters that can be taken. You can't take anybody else besides these guys. So number one, if you have the Vegeta Nappa, the LR, that's an easy win. That is big. So count yourself very lucky if you do. what I'm wondering is, I wonder why this Raditz is grayed out. I guess because maybe I already have the Raditz on my team, and I already have like another Vegeta on my team. But anyway, this Nappa is from the Baba shop. So sometimes he will show up, his SSR version will show up. And so you can bring him as well, because I believe he has a different name. I think he's Grade 8 or something like that. Anyway, the team that I'm going with, because as you can see, there's a lot of free-to-play options. You got LR Krillin, you got LR Piccolo, you have LR Tien and Chaozu, all three free-to-play. The team that I went with is I decided to focus on physical units because we are facing an intelligence Raditz. So I brought 3 very hard-hitting physical units. As you can see, we have the 8-bit Goku here as well from, I believe it was an April Fool's event that he came out with. And as you can see, raises attack for 4 turns, and then 88% attack, and then he gains defense when he super attacks. But even still, that's pretty solid, right? I put 15 crit in him, so he's going to be able to hit hard. Krillin, obviously, 20 out of 20, raises attack on his 12 key, can stun, though I don't know if this Raditz can be stunned or not. Raises attack and defense on his 18 key, very, very good. Gives himself 30,000 defense, 20,000 attack when he supers. And then if it's an ultra, he gives himself an additional 20,000. So it's just very good, right? Very, very good. And then he gives himself more attack for enemies and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and jump into the super hard one, the 25 stamina one, and see how this goes. I'm going to go left again because I always like to start on the left-hand side. And we'll see how this goes. Now, some of you can bring some other comps, and I'm actually going to try a different team loadout very soon, a different team configuration. But really, this relies on you getting the physical boys right off the bat. Actually 55,000 defense, huh? Oh, of course, because of this dude. So if I have him linking here, will it be as much? It actually will. But what about his attack? His attack is pretty high at that point. All right, so this Tien and Chaozu is probably going to get absolutely slapped up and clapped up, but that's quite all right because our 2 physical boys, as long as the intelligence, or I'm sorry, the AGL Tien and Chaozu don't get super attacked, we should be good. We should be fine. If they get super attacked, I don't know if they would take 160k worth of damage, but we'll see. So really, this is just a team for our 3 physical boys, and my man's getting the ooh. Yes, indeed. So that's a lot of damage, bro. He already pretty much finished him off in 1 shot. All right, perfect. So that is a dub. He's not going to be able to finish him off, huh? Nope. Okay, so we got Goku on this turn, which is fantastic. And we get an automatic super attack. You already know the deal. He will be able to finish him off for sure. And then that is all she wrote. So after this, we'll try a different configuration, like I said. Go ahead and super attack me. This is little Goku. Actually, he has no defense right now, so we will take a lot of damage. Not bad. Not bad, actually. That type advantage is working wonders right now. Working wonders. Bye-bye, my boy. Bye-bye. And there he goes. And we're going to get a few little link level updates, which is always good. Always good. So if they came in even stronger, imagine. Whew, would have been good stuff. The EZA Raditz is very solid. It's a good little EZA for him. Even as a normal unit, he was great as a free-to-play option for the World Tournament team. Raditz, Krillin, and a few other units, right? Jacko, Chaozu, people like that. You'd be able to get somewhat far in the World Tournament. Now he's even better, right? Now he's even better. He's doing supreme damage, lowering defense. He's no longer doing his mass damage because mass is just not that much. And he's giving himself 80% attack and defense at the start of turn. Before it was just 50% attack. He's now giving himself 6 key attack and defense 60%. And superclass enemies reduce their attack and defense by 10% if he's facing 2 or more enemies. So this guy is literally tailor-made for the World Tournament. It's just, again, if you are having difficulties with the World Tournament, this is the man to bring. So, actually, I don't want to get rid of my World Tournament team. We can clear out this team. So, what we're going to do is we're going to actually spin all the way to the bottom, and we're going to bring the AGL, LR, Tien, and Chaozu, but we're going to use them as the lead, because if we take a look at the lead here, they actually give all types attack and defense 100%. No HP, which is kind of crappy, but so our HP is going to be somewhat low, but that's okay. we should be fine. So let's go ahead and bring the 2 units that we need to bring, which is him. And then let's go ahead and bring our 3 physical units, because like I said, they're going to be doing the majority of the damage. That's who we really need to rely on, these 3 units here. And let's go ahead and see how it runs. So in case you're wondering, the reason why I brought him originally is because he gives physical types 90% HP attack and defense, plus 3 key. And so they really shined. So we're going to be losing out on the HP, a lot of HP. So boom, we're down to 110,000 as opposed to, you know, the 158,000 or whatever. But everyone's getting 100% attack and defense, everyone on the team. So this might be a little bit easier. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see how it goes. We're losing HP, but we're gaining a bit more defense for everybody on board. And we're losing key, which is a little rough. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to be able to super attack. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, that's not great, but we'll take that anyway just to bring it down for bring down those physical orbs for the next rotation. We'll see how this goes here. If we can get a nice little additional, because both of those boys are rainbowed. No, we're not. And then what about the Goku? No. Okay. Well, that's a little ripperoni. So this is the only unfortunate thing about not having key, right? Like, you're just kind of in a bad spot. Now, Krillin is going to do very well here. One shy away from the 18 key. The friend Raditz is going to be able to get a nice little super attack, and you'll see that right now. So Raditz going to go ahead and super me. Krillin should be fine. No damage, none. Are you kidding? And we're going to get about 400,000 attack stat here. And then boom. Oh, the stun actually works. Okay, that's big. That's very big. So Krillin's usefulness goes up even higher now that we know that the stun works. So that worked out very, very well. And we're going to try it one more time against the higher difficulty, just so you don't think I'm, you know, just clearing out the easy content with this particular team. I'm trying to show you that every, there's different ways to beat this. There's not just one set way. And if you're having trouble, play around with your team setup. See what works. Don't just keep on banging your head against the wall with the same, team composition over and over again. Switch out the leaders. Try different things. And also with this EZA area, sometimes, bro, it's RNG. Sometimes you just get a bad, rotation. Or the character that you didn't want to get super attack gets super attack. Sometimes that happens. Can't really account for that. You have to just keep going, try it again, and see what happens. All right, so yeah, we will have him in the front spot. Unfortunately, we're not looking too good for key, so we're going to try to drop those physical orbs down with each other. We're going to go ahead and grab that for him. And then, so that side is set up fairly nicely, the physical orbs. And so whoever's on the next rotation is going to benefit from that tremendously. It doesn't look like Krillin will be. I think Krillin's off rotation until the very end. So I'll most likely give that to the physical Vegeta, because he is the strongest one out of here. If he was facing... Actually, Raditz is Goku's family. I believe he does get stronger when he's facing Goku's family, no? So this doesn't really concern me, the fact that I dropped so much health, because this Vegeta is going to be able to get back a decent amount of health with this attack here. So in case you're wondering what this guy does, he stacks attack and defense. He gives himself 1 key, 60% attack if he's facing a Goku's family enemy, which he is. And then when he supers, 90% attack and defense. Our HP is below 60%, so he's giving himself 6 key and 60% defense. So pretty insane, actually. So let's go ahead and do this. Boom. Decent amount back. Not a crazy amount, but that's fine. Everyone's actually going to be able to recover a little bit, and we should be good. Even if we get super attacked, I have no worries in the world here. Yeah, perfectly fine. 639k. We're going to go ahead and do the darn thing. If it's a crit, yeah, 1 shot. Easy. Easy. So there it goes. As you can see, both team leaders work. And hey, hopefully you get lucky in your RNG. Hopefully you have some of these units already farmed up, rainbowed, 10 out of 10, all that stuff. This is why it pays to take care of your free-to-play characters and really just make sure they're all, maxed out and all that stuff. So this is be a lesson to you if you're having difficulties. Farm up those free-to-play, mans. It is 100% worth. What's also 100% worth, subscribing to the channel. If you haven't done it already, consider what you're doing with your life. Go ahead and gently rub that sub button, gingerly ring that bell button, lovingly kiss the like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.